So my name is Fabriana Larancuent, and I am an account executive at McGarry Bowen working on the Northrop Grumman account. I'm getting around 9 to 9:30. I check all my emails. I usually have about 3 to 5 meetings a day. So you go in and out of meetings trying to answer emails in between. You handle client calls, client presentations, internal reviews for various projects, including creative, strategy, media, meeting with your coworkers internally to make sure that everything is on track. But it really depends on the day. Some days I have no meetings, which is fantastic, so I actually get to do work. And then other days I have meetings, literally my calendar is blocked from 10 to 4 o'clock, and there's not even lunch break in between. So it just depends on how busy it is. So I was a MAPE intern 2014 at Digitas LBI. I loved my experience in Chicago. There's this little thing called the Face of Talent. You guys know there's a career fair that happens at the end, and they tell everyone, have your resumes ready, have your business cards, like go, 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 go. So I was a little worried. So I was like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I want to do. And I'm terrible at networking. Even though I talk a lot, like I feel like if I feel like it's fake, I'm gonna just start saying stuff that doesn't matter. So I go around and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna go to the tables that have stuff that I like, and the big agencies. So like, I'll go to Ogilvy and I'll go to TTB and blah, blah, blah. But I'm also gonna go to tables where like I just want free stuff because I'm a freebie swag aficionado. Like I like taking stuff. I like walk around and I see like these tumblers. I see it and I've been wanting one of those all summer long, and I just don't want to buy it. I was like, I'm cheap and broke and I'm not gonna buy a $5 tumbler. So I see it at the McGarry Bowen table and I go, okay. I was like, hey guys, like I just want a tumbler. And she wanted to talk to me, and I was like, I don't really want to talk right now. I didn't say that to her, but she started talking to me, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, cool, McGarry Bowen, great, okay. And then I just went to the next one. What they tell you is to send emails to everyone you met that day. So I sent about I sent a number of emails that night. I sent about like 17 emails to all the recruiters that I met. McGarry Bowen answered first, and they're like, we have a job opening on Northrop Grumman. And I was like, what is a Northrop Grumman? They're like, it's like IBM, but defense. And I look it up and I was like, what am I doing? And I was worried, but they were the first people to reach out, and I needed a job because I didn't have one, obviously, after my internship. I came in for an interview, I met the team, she said, great, you have an offer, and that's it. And somebody had told me about MAPE because I heard them, they came to our school and they spoke about it once, but I was like, nah, I'm probably not gonna get in, I have no experience. And then I went to another seminar in New York, and somebody from MAPE, Carl Desser, he came, and I was like, okay, like, it sounds interesting. Like, I don't know what advertising is, but why not? So I applied for it because I knew that it was my senior year. I needed something. They had said that it's a great opportunity. You're gonna meet a lot of people. So I applied, and then I didn't think I was gonna get in. And then I got in, and then I got into advertising, and I liked it. I thought it was fun, and I felt like I could do this. I was like, I think I can do this, and that's it. I had no idea what it was. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. When they, in the application, they tell you to check off what kind of internships you'd be interested in, and they kind of describe it at the bottom. They're like, account management, like, this person is a leader in many organizations and, likes to drive things forward. Like, they gave me, and I was like, oh, I think I'm like that. Like, I literally picked it because of, like, the descriptions. Had it not been that, I was like, I don't even know what account management is, but sure, I'll do it. My most gratifying moment, I think it was when I helped plan a conference, so experiential type stuff with the client. And 3 months in, and she gives me a call in December. She goes, hey, Fab, you want to fly out to LA with us to go to the conference? I'm here like, what? I was like, no. I was like, why would you pick me? Like, there's other people who can do this. But I got to see my work for the first time really come to life. All the things that I went through, all the emails, all the people I had to talk to, all the like organizing and all that stuff, like to see that come to life, and to see the client just like, reveling in it and just really loving it. It's just a once in a lifetime feeling. Make it more diverse. That would be great. That would just be awesome. I do believe that the power of storytelling is really important, and I think it's different perspectives and people coming together make that storytelling so much more powerful. And it's not about like, you just need to have a Black person in the room, a Latino person, and an LGBTQ person. And like, there's your diversity and we're happy. It's like, I don't think people understand that like they come with stories and lifestyles and backgrounds that can teach other people things. And not just about my history, like it's not about that. It's like you are someone that people may have not been surrounded by. And I think it's really important to instill that in agencies. You know, we're not a quota, you know, we're not a checkbox. Like, we bring valuable perspectives, and there's a ton of us out there. I think it's just figuring out how do we get them in and how do we make them feel of value to the team. Just ask a lot of questions. Just ask and just talk to people. You know, advertising may be right for you, but you don't know what role may be right for you, and I think that's the tricky part. Like, you may like the idea of advertising, but you don't know what fits your bill. So obviously, like, get as many internships as possible, but just talk to people. Talk to a strategist, talk to a creative, talk to a project manager, talk to an account person. Get to know all those different roles so that you kind of understand where you fit in. Because really the worst feeling is, I think, going into a job and just being like, holy crap, I don't want to do this. Like, this is not where I want to be mentally. And it would just make your life easier if you just talk to the people who have done this before. And don't be afraid to reach out, because people in advertising love talking about themselves. Fun fact, ask anyone to sit down with them, just be like, tell me about yourself. And they're gonna be like, oh, okay, here you go. So it's natural. And find people that are gonna be advocates for you. May those be like adults or people who are, you know, I don't know, mentors.